Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is always the first video of the day that I record now. I don't know, it's like easier, I guess. I'm not sure. I just like to start with Slice and Dice recently. I kind of just want to sit down and record a bunch of them, but I do have to spread them out. It's not good to be impatient. You feel me? So, here we are. What do we have? This is not going to be a fun one. I'm not going to have a good time here. Bot blank, 6 to 16 mana reduced, shield response, and monster left. This is not very good, I don't think. Because if this was like 6 to 15, we would be talking about it. 6 to 16 though, -1 pips to all mana sides, I am not down. That's too much of the run. Monster left is not good. So this is shield response or bot blank. I think I would prefer to play... I think I'd prefer to play shield response over bot blank. I really, really don't like bot blank and what it does to the run. So shield response it is. You can't reroll there because we are very close to just going like, you know, something really awful. How do I kill this thorn? It's like, okay, so the thought here is, how do I kill this thorn without clumsy dying? And I think the answer is you don't. Yeah, it's okay. There's a line in there that kills this thorn without clumsy dying, but it's hard to see. Can you? No, you can't. Okay. Well, not much to be done here. But we set this guy down to 1 and we just kind of sit. It's okay. I guess what I should do actually is put the damage into Goblin. If you don't know, if they have 1 shield on Thorn enemies, they don't do splashback damage. So worst case here, I can always kill the Goblin and then make the Thorn leave if something really horrific happens on this turn. Like Ruffian doesn't find a 1 damage side. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh baby. Ouch. First turn, all heroes and monsters cannot die. No. Absolutely not. Gladiator's fine. Survivable. Good engage damage output. We want big single hits here, or... Well, if I lock Clumsy, it's hard to heal anyway, but... I would like to break Clumsy out of the death spiral if possible. I'm just not sure how possible it really is. This isn't very good. I'm gonna roll for it. Okay, good job, Clumsy. You have a chance at living. Although the 2 mana is good, but it makes it so that Clumsy doesn't really have a line through to survival. Because I have to heal Clumsy, right? And that's not too viable here. I guess I can roll for the heal shield 1. And we can go from there. Because I don't want Gladiator locking 2 shield. Even if he X's, I think it's fine. Okay, well, so be it. I do not like how hard I'm having to work to get out of the start of the run here, but such is life, I suppose. I'll go shield on Gardener. Clumsy Alloy, really just a match made in hell. Wow, I am shocked. And we get the heal shield 1 here for Clumsy to potentially get to live. I think maybe I have the kill. People pointed out to me that it's good to use 1 damage pings on shields when you're trying to burst things down and the like. Oh, I have to kill this wolf. Burst, burst, burst. Alright, Clumsy, you just gotta win 1 more 1 and 3. Or 2 and 3, I guess. Oh wow. That is shocking. That doesn't feel correct. But hey, I'll take it. We've made it to fight 3. Dude, the bot blank would have gone crazy here. Hat Brigand is not too good. I'm not going to pick it just to make Clumsy better. Although it isn't bad since I have Clumsy and Alloy. I'd rather roll though. Yeah, Pendulum's a little better. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it's a little better. We'll figure that out later. It's okay, Clumsy. You already did a good performance. You already had your time. You can do whatever you like now. Wouldn't mind a little shielding here. Okay. Normally the repel would be quite good, but I feel like it's not excellent into this fight. Burst, cut. Or into this curse, I mean. Because it's like, you know, they have one... The one damage is neutral. There we go. Got there. Because you're giving them one shield when you hit them. I do not want to play Guardian. I don't like this guy very much anymore because I feel like he X's out too much, but I am not keeping Alloy all the way through. So here we are. Mega Growth turn 1 is going to be pretty big. The other goal I have here is to get poisoned through to the Alpha. Mega Growth, which can go here, Hemlock the Alpha, big value. And 1 damage there, and we can just shield. Probably you should shield Cultist, actually. I don't know, this is splitting hairs at this point. You're really min-maxing for value that is, it's very minor. But I do feel like we almost have to work for it, because this is not a good starter and not a great curse. I want to look for the shield 2 cleave. Alright, I'm gonna settle. I don't really want heal 3 when my team is only down 1 HP, so 3 mana, much better. So we can do like, you could go like cut here, 1, okay, 1, 1, sure. I think I actually value my HP a little more, and I'd rather burst here. And I shouldn't waste Cultist 1, unless I'm going to cut the Alpha, which I'm not. Yeah, okay. I understand. This fight, or this fight is going to take forever. This run is going to take forever. Holy. I hate when he rolls... Yeah, I hate when he rolls shield 1 cleave on turn 1, because then you can just go shield 1 cleave XX, and that feels so bad. That shit is not very cool. I have to burst Gardener. It's fine. That's why I put the 2 shield there. Please stop rolling shield 1 XX. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, Guardian. God, he's so fucking awful. Oh, God. Somehow Clumsy ends this fight at full HP. That's freaky. Ice Cube Rejuvenation 1. This is good for Dogma if I see it. Ice Cube is fine. Actually, it's pretty good here with Pendulum, because we can just go like this. Yeah, that's neat. That's actually really strong. I'm glad I saw that. I almost missed that. Ice Cube Pendulum, what a combo. Ice Cube, the big combo for it is if you can combo it with not Pendulum, but there's a tier 0 item called Orbit, which is, it's like, it's shift all of your middle row over 4, basically, is what it does. So, like, your right side goes to the middle, then it goes to the right, then, or the left side goes to the middle, then to the right, then to the far right, then back to the left. And if you have Orbit, that just becomes Silk Cape with stasis, because it shifts the stasis over 1, then it has stasis and it can't shift again. It's kind of cool. In the same way that this does, right? Because this side can't change, but this side can, so it can be changed with a stasis side, which is a little counterintuitive, but pretty cool. We go Druid here. It's hard to explain in words, though, honestly. 1, and then 2, and then 1, and then burst kills this Quartz. He takes so much extra damage. I should lock that. I'm just rolling for fun here. That's not my best play. Look at how much I had to do that Quartz. That Quartz who's normally 5 HP, I had to hit him cantrip, +1, +2, +1, almost 2 to hit him for 7. So, you know, it is quite a big HP increase, but we have to stick to the idea here, which is that basically we don't want to play curses that make the enemies stronger, because if the enemies are stronger, they do more damage, and if they do more damage, they kill you, and if you die, you don't win. That's how it works out. Now here, I have to say thank you to Shield Response. That's pretty cool. And thank you to this Soodle for just kind of whiffing all his rolls. My man. This is over. Done. Alright. Whetstone Lichfinger. Whetstone is a pretty bad blind pick if you don't have a yellow. Or if you have a yellow already. Lichfinger, pretty terrible. Although, it's good on Cultist. I'll go random. Ugh. That's pretty awful. Well, at least it's a tier 2. There will be times where it's nice as well. Clumsy, that was an incredible hit. What the fuck? No way. Unbelievable. Unreal. That's what I would call that. Unfucking real. If I just, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I just end on 2 mana. That is fucking nuts. It's absolutely outlandish. It's okay. Just unbelievable. It happens, Clumsy. It happens. It happens. It happens to everyone. Everyone gets their 1 in 216. It's gonna happen eventually. That's what we're playing for. It's like cut there. I still have to burst or balance. I may as well balance because bursting Cultist isn't really that interesting. So it's fine. Clumsy, this is getting a little curious. Well, unless I put a big shield on her, she's going to die. Or she's going to be at the same risk of dying next turn as she is right now, so I guess I'll roll. But the hard part of this is that this ogre, he scales, right? Like I press balance, it doesn't work out. What if I do this? It is not ideal. And if I have to balance burst, it can't be right. This is a tough one to puzzle out because my Clumsy just fucking choked it. So no matter how you do this, the Clumsy unit here is always going to be at risk of dying. There's no line that gives you a clean break here. You could reroll, but that's really bad. So I'm always going to be at risk of losing Clumsy here. I can do 1 damage and then go burst, but that seems awful. I think I would rather balance, and we will just hope for the best. 1 in 6 Clumsy, you just gotta dodge that. Nice. We're not out of it yet. It's super hard to kill Ogre here. I do balance burst. Okay. Now Clumsy has room for 1 mistake. I mean, hopefully we just don't get another one. Now let me check. 2 damage, 1, 2 mana. I'm 1 off of lethal here. I think that's good. We did it. Let's go, Clumsy, you live. Oh, thank God it's over. I don't have to play this fucking unit anymore. Bless. God bless. I don't have to do that shit anymore. I'm gonna give the 2 damage stasis doubled up to Gladiator. I was thinking about doing it for Guardian, but doubling Gladiator's 2 damage engage is 4 damage, which is quite a bit. 6 shield would be nice here, I think. 1 poison, it's okay. 4, 1, 2, 1. I'm just short. I need 3 mana, I think, for lethal on one of these guys. Okay, 4 mana works. I think you might want to go for Magrat here. Oh, right. Doesn't work out that way, huh? 6-1. Burst. And then no poison hits my cultist, which is nice. And with my HP being so full, I think I can go like cut Gladiator just to get effectively 3 damage here. And Guardian goes to 1, which is acceptable. I think he'll be alright at 1. 2 damage engage. Not so good with Rogue, but you know. We don't have to talk about the Rogue Gladiator anti-synergy we've been pushed into. It's okay. I'm gonna put a poison on Agnes here. I'm gonna go like big shield cultist. Kinda wanna do balance burst on this wolf. I am getting 1 weakened, but Gladiator, half of his sides don't care. What if I go... Maybe I go for Gaitha instead. Oh, Gaitha hits the middle, so this is actually... This heal is not going to save Guardian now. Interesting, right? Pretty cool. But we can go... Balance. How scared am I of this wolf? And how scared am I of Gaitha? Alright, true. Oh, I thought I could kill her. I was thinking I was playing around this like I could kill her. I could reroll Druid, but an X here would be really tragic. So we're gonna do this. I think it is a little bit better. 1 poison here. Burst on the wolf for 4. Yeah, I like this line the most. Rogue Dodge wouldn't be bad. Nice. The Wolf Factory is still producing, for better or for worse. And then Gladiator can hit 2 damage engage, which is why I'm not as worried about this. Cultist goes up to 5 mana here. And when Gaitha breaks, she does take my Guardian down. It's a good time to hit Agnes and just take that special HP away. I'm good to end turn. I think it's fine. She's making wolves, but like, by playing around shield response in this manner, it's not so bad. I was at risk of losing Guardian there, I didn't realize. Because I could have cantripped into Gaitha. Just a little oversight. Happens. Okay. And we got a burst on this wolf is guaranteed. We can do burst to kill Gaitha. Sure. Agnes just producing wolves is very nice. That was fortunate because I'm better off when there are new enemies to fight because of Gladiator being 2 of these 2 damage engage sides. So Agnes just sitting here pumping out wolves was extremely fortunate for us. extremely thankful. If she was just sitting there pelting us with 1 damage over and over again, it would have been similar because the wolves were also basically doing that, but, you know, would have been a little more annoying. Eggshell. It's good for cultist. Lifebolt is pretty mid, but better based on who my tier 3 red is. If it's a witch, it's pretty good. If it's like, you know, what's her name? Looking Fate could be interesting. I think I'm gonna go Eggshell. Other keywords, see colored N as 0. Now my cultist is good, and he's good for like 1 fight. He's already good, but this is mostly playing for Warlock or Barbarian. It's kind of nice to just cover bases like this, I think. I'll roll. And I'll roll. Not too bad. Nothing too exciting either. Doesn't make a difference, does it? If this guy were actually 2 HP, it would make more of a difference, but yeah, he is not. So we just go like this. First gladiator for the militia to flee. Probably cut him so that guy's dead. 1 damage to grave. Fine. I think the also Pun Pun replied about shield response after the last shield response video, and said that the actual biggest threat in this run is Baron, which makes a lot of sense. One of those things that I would have understood when I saw it. He's terrifying. Did not consider it though at the time of doing the last video. Very scary guy to fight. Because suddenly all of his HP is just everywhere, right? He's so much harder to kill. Baron is like the boss where making them more survivable is really frightening. I think. So hopefully we don't fight that guy. Evoker Caldera, probably Caldera. And then my Eggshell just sits. No biggie. Could turn Caldera's 3 damage Cruel single use into 2 of his sides. That might actually be good depending on the boss. Good luck, Rogue. Nice work. I don't have any cleaves for Sniper, so I do just have to drill through the Spiker, which is hard. But a 2 damage Engage would be good here. Alright, Gladiator, how about you get a 2 damage go fuck yourself? Yeah, how about it? I'm just gonna do damage. We want to be maximizing our shield response counters here. So like bursting instead of holding the mana there is good because then I'm letting that shield response go away. And then you take that to fix your error. I guess I could balance. I was thinking I couldn't catch this Sniper in any meaningful way. To balance into it. Or balance into Scald, I should say. Not terrible. It's decent. I need 1 more damage. That'll work. 2, 1, Scald. Alright. Learn Strand. I think Early Grave is really bad, but I have Eggshell, so it's actually really good. Cool. So this is Pain cantrip to all sides with 3 or more pips, and then we just cancel out the Pain. So now we just go like Shield 3 Pain cantrip into Shield 0 Pain cantrip. Or Shield 3 Pain 0 cantrip. That's actually absurd. I'm glad I caught that. Huge, huge win, because I think that item is awful, usually. It's usually really, really bad. And we actually get value out of Cruel here. How about that? Maybe like this? Yeah, cool. And we can try to set up some bones for multi-lethal off a Scald, but there's actually not a lot to do for that. Wait. That's 1 bones down. This Shield 3 goes to Druid. We don't want to reroll it and take any risks here. It would be really bad to miss with how close this fight is. It goes there. Oh, yeah, that does look weird, doesn't it? They didn't get shield response on because the bones took it off immediately. Alright. And Wendigo. Sweet. Very good. So, Exert is still quite bad. This is Keeper's run for sure. Now, I think Repel gets zeroed out by Eggshell. Yeah, so these are just shield 2s, but we're trading it out for shield 5 steel cantrip, which is an extremely good defensive idea. Oh, and many people pointed out you can just stasis Wendigo after I missed it in the last run. Didn't know that, actually. I thought that items went after curses, so the Wendigo effect would go on, and then you would get stasis applied. But apparently it's the other way. Do not poison me. 4, 5, 6 puts him to 14. 8. So this would put him to 2. Oh, if only I didn't zero this, huh? I would have lethal, but my keeper would die. Oh, good luck. Okay, acceptable. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the shield response part of this. Well, fair enough. I'm gonna put down 1 thorn, I think. Probably the petrify one. Could actually put down both thorns. I think that's viable. It's convenient here since there's shield response blocking my path. But Rogue, what are you doing? Where's your 2 damage cruels? Yeah. There you go. Good job. 35 shield. Pretty strong. The problem is that Keeper is a 2-side character, effectively. Like, Shield 2 is okay, but for a Tier 3 character, it's ugly. So, probably not going to be something we want to really be playing. We'll move it when we have a better option, basically. I think Ty is not good. I actually think this is going to come as a shocker. I think I'll take Learn Luck. I don't like this item, but this is a prospective sorcerer item, and that's okay. Yeah, 3 damage cruel is good into Cyclops. I think it's better than 2 mana, so that's what I will play. Don't lock Repel on Auto Instinct. Good dodge. TY. Shield here. Shield here, I suppose. Just pass. I could play Luck, but I don't think it's all that good. We don't want to be cantripping into the Chomp. But if there's a turn where I'm like low on HP, I can also press Luck and then just launch all these cantrips into my team with Keeper. Also pretty viable here. Shield 2 saves Gladiator, but if I don't have a stun, I can always burst. I do have a stun, and I could still burst if I wanted. Yeah, the stasis doesn't change the cruel side itself. It doesn't change the amount of pips, which is one of those things that I have trouble remembering. His number of pips is the same with cruel. He's still getting 3 pips, but he's doing 6 damage. It's weird because it is changing, I think. Is what I find strange about it. Alright, Chomp, you and me. The trick to fighting Chomps is you need to register whether or not you need more HP. Like in this position, my team cannot die to the Chomp, so I don't need to be worrying about it too much. I could do a little heal shield here. And just put 2 damage into him. Please leave. No? Okay. But yeah, you just want to look like, I have 3 HP on the Chomp, I have 5 HP on Caldera, I can kill him without any risk of any of my characters dying. Agent Weaver. You guys want to play Cantrip Shifter and just lose the game? No, but I still think Agent is pretty good. But yeah, early grave zeroed on Agent is horrific. It is so unplayable. Wow. Yeah, You know? Sometimes it's like that, buddy. The crazy part is he still could live this. Self-petrify. You're fucking cracked, Agent. That is a nuts pull. What's the other one? Is that charged? It is charged. I don't believe here. I don't believe here. Look at that, we can kill one ghost with pain, and we could have saved Caldera if I rolled Druid. Too bad. I wanted to take the safe line through, I should not have done so. Could have saved him. I mean, look, ultimately, the fact that there was a line to save this guy is ridiculous. Sometimes you walk into fights and there are 3 ghosts. And I could have rolled down for the attempted save, but I think it was better to play safe. You're really rolling self-vulnerable into fumbled, huh? That's amazing. So the value of Agent in this run is that you always break through even on the shield rescue. Got there, took a sec. I can always do whatever damage I want to do. And that's quite strong. Can you? You can. So this is another one of those that is not affected by... or shields are not affected by passives there. I don't think so. Broadsword. It would be good if I had another item slot. It would be okay if I had another item slot. But 4 damage is quite a bit. And these 2 tier 4s don't sound great. But I really don't want Hat.Valkyrie. And who's holding Broadsword in this run? Agent doesn't want it. Gladiator doesn't want it. Keeper doesn't want it. Druid doesn't want it. Caldera doesn't want it. I think I'll take the random. Huh. +1 item slot. That's really good. I'm very happy to have +1 item slot. Natural? Sure. Why not? Whatever. +1 item slot lets me sneak another item on the Early Grave Eggshell combo, which is really, really good. Like Broadsword here, for example. That would be quite strong. In some fights, the best thing Agent's going to do is play this, by the way. Not here, but some fights it's gonna be that way. It's fine. That's Echo. I guess I could get a big steel side actually, so I should hold out for Echo. Keeper could self-shield. Okay. Not great. But you have to lock the heal to cleanse here, because if your Caldera misses and your Keeper misses, you have to have some insurance that he doesn't just drop dead. It just doesn't feel great. With what could have been on this turn, it's not a happy ending. But yeah, the Cleansing Agent is fine, I suppose. But I could have had, like, I could have just one-shot a troll here with Echo if this game was better. This carrier's dead, which means Druid isn't dying. So you guys are just dying to AoE. I don't think I want to lock this too. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I don't really want to be rolling. 2 damage is 2 damage. But it's not great. I'm dying to poison. And 2 damage is actually 1 damage unless I do this in the correct order, which would be this way. I might die to these trolls. I should not take this for a granted as a win. These guys can kill me. It doesn't feel real because my keeper is so strong, but like they're great AoE damage. I have horrific damage output, and I whiffed on turn 1. Group Mega Growth. That would be quite strong to hit. I'm dying here right now. That's what you have to recognize. I need to be sure that I'm aware that I'm about to lose this run. This is about to be the end of my life to shield response. Oh, thank God Druid rolled a cleanse. Bless. So it's 2, 1. Are you at half? No, it's 1, 1. And then I set him 2, 1. I am fucked. I do not like this position. But everyone's alive. If I can avoid, if you can do like a cleave on me maybe, or if my keeper can just do well here. What did I cleanse here? I did have to I have to cleanse Gladiator or Keeper, and Gladiator is the only one I can cleanse and then get away with everyone alive. 2, 1, 1, 1, and then this, and then the 1 damage can go there. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Ooh, more poison. Tough. Duel. Alright. I need mana from Caldera here so that I can balance, potentially. It looks really dire. I think this is the end. Let's see. Yeah, I do not believe I can win this. I can balance, which saves Agent Caldera Gladiator, but I cannot save either of these two. And I just don't have the DPS to punch down this troll. That's what it comes down to. But maybe Gladiator can just solo. I don't know. I need a crazy shifter pull from Agent. Hyperbone. That's pretty crazy. Vault, Quadius, Hyperbone. Maybe 2 mana. The big play here would be to find a way to save Agent, but there isn't one. I have no healing, so I think I'm finished. And yeah. If this troll rolls like only 2 damage hits and never hits poison, and Gladiator rolls nothing but 2 damage self shield, I could win out. So we'll take the potential win out. But it's not very likely. It's a lot of turns. Yeah, that'll do it. I guess I should fight all the way to the end. I gotta say, I do not think I should play shield response. This curse is... I think there's fights like this. I didn't do anything wrong, I don't believe, going into this fight. I'd have to look it over, but I don't believe I made any terrible mistakes here. Yeah, there it is, the end. I'd have to, like, I believe I played as well as I could. I think the shield response is a no longer pick. I'm putting this on the death curse list for sure. Streak enders, if I lose to something out of my control, sure, but this curse ended my streak to, I think, normal play. I didn't make any bad targeting errors. The only thing is maybe the only hindsight I have about this curse and this run and this specific fight is I probably would have been better off taking the stasis combo off of Caldera for more mana to give me more flexibility and to play a little less safe overall. But I think that this is just a lesson learned, which is to put shield response away. I do not want to play I do not want to play this curse again. That's disappointing. 3 away from first place and I whiffed. But yeah, Well, it's kind of nice because now I can do some tier list content, but it's sad to finish just short of the goal here. However, lessons. The thing is, if I had played this run in like 10 runs in the streak, I would be happy because I'd be like, okay, cool. Now I know that shield response is a never pick. It's like I should have played bot blank basically with that opening set, and I know that now. But I thought that shield response was better, and I'm biased against these X curses. So, what I actually think though, and this is kind of just coping maybe, but I think that you should take wild modifiers off because there's too many. Like, we just played, I don't know, 80 or something runs, however many, in a row of winning. And how many of those runs had wild modifiers that were playable versus how many had wild modifiers that were like unpickable, right? And the answer is way too many unpickables, I think. So if I'm gonna go again on the streak, I think I'm gonna play it like this, and we'll buckle down. I'll start streaming this game again after I'm done with Brotato, and I'll buckle down and go for a real 100 because this was like a, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching. It's been fun. I imagine there will be a lot of comments hyper analyzing every turn, and I think that it's what you need to remember is that it's really easy to do in post, but in the moment, I think that it's much harder to realize that you're about to die until it's already too late, especially with all that poison coming in. Eesh. Well, I don't think I'm going to switch off of Classic Hard. I thought that when the streak ended, I would want to do something else, but if I had gotten to 100, we would be going. I'll probably do some tier list content because those are fun, and if I go, I'll go ahead and press submit. You know, well, I think I have to submit now or else I never will. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to move position, so who cares? I want to look at this. Yeah, I'll give you some stats and stuff for my runs. I guess actually what I'll do is I'll do 7 more runs and then I'll do tier list because I want to get to a win rate from out of 100 runs. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.